is talking?
Hello, host. Welcome to the multi-child, multi-fortune system. I am System 1728. The multi-child, multi-fortune system. That is right.
Host. What does that mean?
Host means you bound yourself to this system. Then you'll travel to various planes to bear peerless quintuplets. For big shots, blast with great fortune, completing your missions.
Whoa, hold up. You're telling me to go have kids? I've lived this long, and I've never even held a guy's hand. And now you're asking me to have kids. Don't even get me started. Men are such annoying creatures. Mu Xuanyan truly never even considered it. She can earn her own money, and spend it however she likes. So why drag a guy into her life just to annoy herself?
Host, for every child you bear, the system rewards you with 1,000 points. Once you've completed your missions and racked up enough points, you can rewrite the fact of your death. Are you sure you don't want to bind?
This is so exciting. Every time I read a novel, I think to myself, time travel sounds amazing. Why hasn't it happened to me? Who knew the accident and time travel would crash in together?
Host.
童子, I'll bear as many as it takes.
Host, if you avenge the original host, you'll snag some bonus points too.
In the end, she couldn't even get her revenge, and kicked the bucket first. Woof.
Plus, avenging the original host nets you extra points and a sweet 10 billion reward. That is how it works in every small world.
Okay. Alright, 童子. Sounds good.
Host, are you ready?
童子, am I heading to a small world right now? Before Mu Xuanyan could finish her words, a blinding white light flashed before her eyes. You, 童子, you don't play by the rules. Doesn't the general know that besides the wife, all others are just concubines? What sort of equal wife nonsense is this?
Miss, the general has arrived.
Don't worry, my lady.
General, 水念.
说念, I've come to tell you something. My wedding with Lingxi is set for next month.
Do you remember our wedding night? When you promised me you'd love only me for the rest of your life, and never take a concubine.
许念, I was wounded on the battlefield, and it was Lingxi who saved my life. Her family runs an escort agency. Unlike those pretentious young ladies from noble families, she's straightforward and unpretentious.
General, so in your eyes, am I just one of those affected pretentious noble ladies?
I promise you, 许念, that is not what I meant. It is just that I can't betray Lingxi. And besides, she's not becoming a concubine. I'm making her my equal consort, on the same level as you, with no distinction between primary and secondary.
The general truly has deep feelings for Luo Lingxi, doesn't he? Doesn't the general know that apart from the wife, all others are mere concubines? What equal concubine? It is nothing but a self-deceptive excuse.
Why does this feel like the plot's taken a twist?
Does mother approve, then?
She does. Lingxi has mother quite charmed and happy, and even her condition has improved greatly.
From General Li's residence, it was I who sent for the divine physician, Lady Yan from the Healing Valley, to visit the estate once a month and treat mother.
It was you, 水念. Thank you for looking after mother. Rest assured, Lingxi will be your equal as a consort, and she won't challenge you for control of the household. You can count on that.
Do you think I care about this household authority? All the expenses in this mansion, from top to bottom, are subsidized by my dowry. Then, why didn't Luo Lingxi come with you? He is saying this, just to see how the scumbag confesses to the original host.
水念, Lingxi isn't that kind of pretentious woman. Seeing each other would only breed more resentment. So, that is why I didn't bring her along.
How rare for the general to be so considerate. You thought of me so thoroughly.
Mu Xuanyan, I'm here today to tell you all this. Not to seek your approval, nor to hear your sarcastic jabs. I'm here to inform you. I've already shown you sufficient respect. Why must you be so overbearing?
Why fly off the handle like that? General, I don't need you pretending to be decent. Just hand it over to me. I need some rest now. Please leave, General.
Young miss, the general's gone too far.
Little Pearl, don't cry. Go send word to Sister Yan. Tell her she is no longer welcome in the household.
All right. Take care, miss.
You won't make me bear that scumbag's child, right?
Host, in this small world, your conquest target is the reigning emperor. He has been on the throne for 8 years. Yet, His harem has produced no heirs. Just bear him an heir. And the mission's half done. The more children you have, the more points you'll earn.
Got it. Shen really couldn't see straight. With her status as the princess of the Zhenan Prince's mansion, she could have any man she wanted, yet she wasted away for a scum like that.
Miss, I've already sent someone to notify Miss Yan. She won't be coming back.
Good. Send someone to renovate the prince's mansion and give it a thorough cleaning.
Miss, why the sudden urge to fix up the mansion?
Little Zhuo, in a few days, I'll take you back to the mansion with me.
Miss, what about you?
And that deadbeat scumbag general. I'm divorcing him.
Miss, you're divorcing the general. But it'll just be the two of us in the mansion.
Little Bamboo, my dowry will more than cover us. We'll never want for anything. Just go ahead and handle it.
Miss, your dowry's all locked up in the storehouse. Old Madame Su won't let us take a single piece.
Just go. I've got it covered.
Yes, miss.
穆说你, what do you mean by that? All the silver in the storehouse is gone.
General, what are you gonna do? What?
Xiaozhu, has the general forgotten that everything in the storehouse is my dowry? What does my stuff have to do with the general? So what is the general storming in here, all furious, demanding where my dowry went?
General, don't get so worked up. It is all my fault for upsetting my sister. That is why she cleared out the whole storehouse.
Yeah. Appraisal complete. Deep down, she is a total green tea type.
Lingxi has nothing to do with you. It is him with the malicious intent.
Scumbag. Oh, no. General So, you're the one who betrayed your word first. And now suddenly, I'm the one with the vicious heart. Does the Sao household really need my dowry just to get by?
穆雪念,
Scumbag.
Don't believe me. I'll piss you off to death, sis. General, I'll apologize to my sister right now. Just please don't get so angry. You might hurt yourself. Sister, 1,000 wrongs, 10,000 faults. It is all my fault.
So, what if I slapped you?
Please, don't be mad at the general anymore. Your little sister is here to apologize to you.
Sorry about that. Miss Luo, I have no little sister. Xiaozhuo, see the guests out?
穆雪念, 都不是突发.
General, you all should just leave. The young miss is in poor health. She can't take any more shocks.
When the mistress speaks, how dare a mere maid butt in?
Miss Luo hasn't even crossed the threshold yet. What kind of mistress is she? My only mistress is our young Miss Yu. What right do you have to strike me?
If your young miss won't discipline her maid, then this general will do it for her.
As soon as Su Yiken finished speaking, a figure flashed before his eyes, and both he and Luo Lingxi took a resounding slap.
Ha! Yeah, 穆雪念, how dare you lay a hand on this general?
General, Luo Lingxi, from the day I was born, have never been struck like this by anyone.
My husband. You actually dare to strike your own husband. Don't you know a husband rules his wife?
So, what if I slapped you?
Young lady. General, what if he refuses the mutual divorce?
Then, this young lady will divorce her.
How dare you? It is outrageous. You wretched woman. Kneel down at once.
You vile wretch. Look at you. You've made mother so furious.
Just a few days ago, you were sweetly calling me sister-in-law, coaxing me to spend silver on jewelry for you. And now, it is nothing but wretch from your lips. Is this the upbringing in your SU household?
穆雪念, that is enough. What exactly do you want? If you can live in harmony with Lingxi, if you want a child to secure your position, I can share your bed as well. Once you're with child, I won't touch you again.
That is utterly revolting. A child? A scumbag like you deserves that. You think you're some frog, spreading your spawn everywhere. Why weren't vermin like you slapped against the wall to feed the flies back then?
You? What do you mean by that?
I mean nothing by it. I demand a mutual divorce.
What did you say?
Mu Xuanian grabs her wrist tightly. The icy glare in her eyes sent a chill through Su Yichen's heart. Mu Xuanian gripped her wrist with crushing force. Su Yichen grimaced in agony. You don't want to leave. Are you itching for a beating?
You are the legitimate daughter of the Zhenan Princess Mansion. And that is how you treat your own mother-in-law.
Since time immemorial, It has been mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Mother comes before daughter-in-law. You as the mother of a mighty general, how have you treated me, your devoted daughter-in-law who nursed you at your sickbed for a full year, at every turn? Low-born father, your daughter hurls bitch at me with every breath. Your son, a general no less, who vowed his troth to me first, only to betray it shamelessly afterward. Do you think the Zhen and Princess Mansion has no one left to defend its honor? Mu Xuanian's words left the four across from her utterly speechless. Why? Are you still standing there?
We want nothing to do with the sight of you.
I will never consent to a divorce by mutual agreement.
Miss, when did you turn so formidable? That was utterly exhilarating. Miss, what if the general refuses the divorce by mutual consent?
Then this lady shall repudiate him outright.
Host, why did you leave like that? What a missed opportunity!
Duo, he is the tyrant. After all, I only showed up to leave an impression on him. Spark his curiosity. That'll do just fine. Oh, right? Duo, keep an eye on that Luo Lingxi for me, and let me know the moment you spot anything.
Got it. Host.
And the medicine sister Yan, prepared for that old hag. By my count, it is just about run out. Keep tabs on that too. All right, host. With that, Mu Xuanian rolled over and drifted back to sleep. Miu Yunxuan was indeed intrigued by Miu Xuanian. His mind replayed Luo Lingxi endlessly. The woman he'd held that day, those eyes brimming with ethereal spirit, and the lithe figure of the white-clad maiden beneath a peach tree.
What is this about?
General, the old madam's medicine has run out.
Then, why aren't we refilling the prescription?
Before, the madam spared no expense to summon Miss Yan from Medicine Valley to treat the old madam. But now, 2 days into this month, Miss Yan hasn't shown up.
So I've been dipping into my dowry to cover the household's needs. It was I who invited Miss Yan to treat my mother. That barely kept her alive.
Brother, mother's in such pain. Hurry and find Mu Xuanian. Have her bring Miss Yan to treat mother.
You think it is that easy to summon someone from Medicine Valley?
It was Mu Xuanian who brought Miss Yan here last time. As long as she asks, Miss Yan will surely come.
Do you really think she'll do it now?
Mu Xuanian's your wife. Just tell her to go and ask. How could she refuse?
During the year I was away. This is how you've treated her.
Brother, what do you mean by treated her? Mother and I have always been good to her.
When I wasn't at the estate, you all fawned over her. But now that I'm back, you've got me as your shield. So you no longer need her, right?
Brother, why say such things? Look, mother. Go quickly and have Miu Xuanian fetch Miss Yang to treat mother.
Xuanian, are you asleep?
Mrs. Shi,你
The general is here, saying the old madam has fallen ill.
I don't care. Why should his mother's illness concern me? Go tell him that.
Dad, from now on, we're family. I consulted a fortune teller yesterday, and in 5 days, it is an auspicious day on the almanac.
Share. We'll leave the decision to the old madam.
Mother, Lingxi saved your son's life, and I've fallen deeply in love with him. It is high time we gave her proper status. It is just a simple betrothal.
Brother, what is gotten into you? Even if that Miu Xuanian objects, what can she possibly do? She is nothing but a vicious, jealous rule. And when mother fell ill a few days ago and begged her to fetch a doctor, she flat out refused.
Lingxi, it is just the betrothal gifts. Right now, that Mu Shuiyan's emptied the storehouse of all its gold and silver. But don't you worry, Lingxi. Once we collect the shop's earnings in a few days, I promise I won't let you down.
Old madam, the man I love is the general himself. If the general grants me equal wife status, Xier will be more than content. That is all.
Oh my. For my son to wed Lingxi would truly be his greatest blessing.
Yes. Unlike this past year without my general at home, when I've nearly squandered my entire dowry.
What brings you here? All of a sudden.
I showed up at a bad time, didn't I? I see you're discussing the general's betrothal to Miss Luo. But doesn't this have something to do with me as well?
What does my brother marrying Lingxi have to do with you?
Little auntie, you've got quite a silver tongue. The lady hasn't even entered the household yet. And you're already calling her so fondly.
It is just 5 days away now, and the Lingxi will be your sister-in-law once she crosses the threshold.
Xuanian, What brings you here today?
General, have you given any thought to the matter of our divorce by mutual consent these past few days?
雪念, I know you're angry about me taking Lingxi as a wife. But as I said before,
General, you're really flattering yourself there. I couldn't care less whom you marry, but unless you agree to divorce me, you can forget about bringing anyone else home. If you don't believe me, be my guest and try.
You wretched woman. What man doesn't keep 3 wives and 4 concubines? Why won't you let my son take a co-wife?
I'm not forbidding it. It is simply the condition for your son to marry another. He must first divorce me.
雪念, as long as you live peacefully with Lingxi, you'll remain the general's wife.
Enough. General, did you not grasp the meaning of my words? I demand a divorce by mutual consent from you.
I will not agree to the divorce.
Since you're so adamant, General, then I'll have no choice but to enter the palace and seek His Majesty's judgment.
Don't push your luck.
Are you truly refusing the divorce?
What could you possibly achieve by divorcing me? Who would ever want a divorced woman like you?
That is none of your concern, General. If you insist on refusing the divorce, I'll head to the palace right now to appeal to His Majesty.
Mu Xinye, this is all on you. I agree to the divorce.
Fine. General, write a divorce decree right now. From this day forward, our marriage is dissolved, and we shall have nothing to do with each other.
Very well.
Here is the divorce decree. What are you still lingering here for?
Now that we have the divorce decree, but the Seal household has spent my dowry over this past year. How shall we settle that?
What was that? You, discarded wife, still demanding silver. Even if we've used your dowry, it was with your full consent, and no one forced you into it.
I hope you won't come to regret this. Watching her retreating figure, Su Yichen felt a sharp pang deep in his heart, as if he had lost something irreplaceable.
Miss, are we leaving the general's mansion right now?
There is nothing in the carriage worth my lingering over, miss.
Then I'll go back and pack my things.
Then back at the prince's mansion, seeing Xiaozhu and Miu Yu with the divorce decree in hand, she was truly overjoyed. And she was thrilled right along with her young lady. Meanwhile, in the imperial palace, Mo Yunshuan had been dreaming of that mysterious woman every night these past 2 days.
Wondering if he'd dream of her again tonight.
That evening, just after Xu hour, he hurried into bed, eager to sleep.
Normally, the emperor wouldn't retire until at least high hour. So what was different about today?
Your Majesty.
Are you feeling unwell anywhere?
I'm quite fatigued today, and I wish to rest early. You may withdraw.
It is the host!
Host, the emperor's already tucked in and waiting for you.
But hearing the system's words, it just feels a little off, doesn't it?
Host, now hurry up and get some sleep.
Got it. Cixi felt a bit weary today, and not long after slipping into bed, she drifted off into a deep sleep. Why didn't I dream of him tonight? These days, I've grown accustomed to the company of the woman from my dreams, and once he wakes, he can't fall back asleep. And so it goes, right up until the hour for morning court. He rises from bed, dark circles under his eyes.
Your Majesty.
The Empress Dowager invites you to dine with her at noon.
Yeah.
Emperor Mo Xuanyun gives a brief acknowledgement, and sits there lost in thought.
Send someone to discreetly investigate a woman in this painting.
Your Majesty, I have conducted a discreet inquiry based on the portrait you provided, and we have located the woman in the painting. Indeed, she is the legitimate daughter of the Zhennan Prince's household. Princess Miu Xunian is the Zhennan Prince's legitimate daughter. She married General Su Yiken last year. On the very night of their wedding, General Su along with Prince Miu and his 3 sons all departed for the battlefield. General Su returned just a few days ago, bringing back a woman and intending to take her as a co-wife to Princess Miu. In a fit of rage, she sought a divorce from General Suf and returned to the Zhennan Prince's mansion.
Okay, you may withdraw.
Mo Yunshuan's emotions are riding a roller coaster right now. Mo Yunshuan can no longer hold back her longing for Mu Xunian. She announces she is retiring to rest. No one is to disturb her. She eagerly changes into casual clothes. She slips out of the palace alone, heading straight for Zhennan Wang's mansion. Meanwhile, Mu Xunian is soaking in a flower petal bath, when Dudu's excited voice suddenly rings in his mind.
Host Bamboo, the host is here.
Dua, what are you babbling about out of the blue? What is coming?
The host, the Emperor's here. It is the Emperor who has arrived.
What did you say? Where is the Emperor right now?
Relax, no rush. The Empress already on her way to the mansion.
Why should I be the one hurrying? If anything, I feel like you're even more thrilled than I am.
Host, points! You know, the Emperors like invisible points. Just get intimate with her and have a child, and we'll score those points, plus extra rewards from your world.
Young man, I want to marry you. Hey.
Dua, you know everything about me, so can you peek into my private moments?
Host, this system can't see a thing like that, so go ahead and relax.
Even though Dua isn't human, but if it is that kind of intimate stuff, he'd catch a glimpse too. I just can't wrap my head around it.
Miss you, the Emperor's here, so put on a good show.
Don't sweat it. Sure, sis might not be scheming by nature, but all those novels and dramas totally paid off. Moshu arrived at the prince's mansion. Spotting the candlelight flickering in the main chamber, he leaped silently onto the roof. Then he drew in a deep breath, pried up a single tile, and peered down below. Right beneath the tile sat a steaming bathtub, and the woman inside none other than Mu Xunian, the one who'd haunted his every dream these past days. Mu Xunian stepped out of the tub, gliding over to the screen. She slipped into her flowing gown, unaware that every graceful move of hers was pure enchantment. Moshi. He glanced up at the patrolling servants. Seizing the moment they weren't watching, he leaped and landed in the courtyard. With that, he flipped over and vaulted inside. Startled, she sprang to her feet, her small mouth opening to cry out, only for a pair of strong hands to clamp over it.
The young man whispered urgently. Don't cry out! Yunshui, sister, Nianjue, I've missed you so terribly. Just a moment. That is all. Xie, you know how desperately I've longed for you. Since that fateful night, I haven't dreamed of you once. I sent men far and wide to search for you. And when they finally reported they'd found you, I could scarcely believe it was Yunshui.
How is it we've never met face to face, when just days ago you filled my every dream?
I can't make sense of it myself. Perhaps it is the heavens' mercy upon us, granting us this dream-bound meeting first.
Mo Xuanyuan had already laid bare his heart to her, and now, in this moment, he held nothing back.
Last year, I yearned to make you my wife.
But was it because I was taken advantage of, or because of domestic abuse?
Xenia, I want to marry you.
I am a divorced woman. I can't hold you back.
Xenia, do you even know who I am?
Humph! Aren't you that cold-hearted tyrant? Oh, or rather, a peerless tyrant who can't father children.
Xining, I am the Emperor. I know everything about you. No matter your status, I will welcome you into the palace as my consort.
What? You're the Emperor!
Xenia, there is no need to stand on ceremony. Will you come with me to the palace?
This humble subject cannot agree, Your Majesty.
Is there no place for me in your heart?
Your Majesty, it is precisely because this humble subject has feelings for you that I cannot enter the palace.
Why?
As everyone knows, this humble subject is a divorced woman. If I were to enter the palace with you, wouldn't that make Your Majesty the target of all criticism?
How are you so understanding? Rest assured, I will handle everything. Just wait for me to come and welcome you in. In this life, I will have only you.
Wow! Host, you're really living up to your acting roots, you cheeky devil with those killer acting chops.
Don't you know? You can't interrupt an actor when they're lost in the scene.
Little me, he is really waiting for me to kiss him. If...
Mu Xuanyuan thinks it's her very first kiss, and she can't help letting her mind wander with fantasies. So that is what a kiss really feels like. Her whole body lifts into the air, swept up in Mo Yunshuan's chivalrous embrace, as he carries her toward the bedchamber. No woman has ever driven him this wild. Mo Yunshuan, tonight...
Don't be scared. Oh, Go easy on you.
Two silhouettes entwine in the warm glow of candlelight. The next morning, well past sunrise, Mu Xuanian finally stirs awake, only to find Mo Yunshuan long gone from her side. She stares at the love bites scattered across her skin. Whether it is from being thoroughly ravished, or some twisted case of domestic abuse.
Host, you finally come to! Hurry and take the childbirth pill! Within 6 hours after the deed. It'll still work if you take it now.
Without a second thought, he redeemed a Dragon Phoenix pill.
Congratulations! Host Dragon Phoenix pill redeemed successfully. The pill has been delivered. Your remaining points balance 370. Host, how about redeeming a stamina pill? It is only 50 points, and it'll last forever.
Seeing Mu Nianxu in her current state, Duo Duo eagerly jumped in to peddle more pills, thinking of the two little ones already tucked away in her belly. What schemes does Duo Duo have in mind? Anyway, we're already bound together. If I'm not okay, neither is Duo Duo.
Mother, Ah Chang came to inform you that I intend to take Zhenren Wang's legitimate daughter, Mu Shuminian, into the palace as my consort.
Do you mean that Mu Junju who married General Su just last year at this time?
That is right.
She is the wife of one of your loyal subjects. How can you act so outrageously?
Mother, Nianian has indeed married into the general's household, but on the very night of his wedding, urgent dispatches arrived from the front lines. It was my imperial decree that sent the king of Zhenan, his 3 sons, and General Su to the battlefield. A few days ago, Su Yichen returned from the battlefield, bringing back a woman and insisting on elevating her to the status of equal consort. In a fit of anger, Nianian sought a divorce and returned to the estate. The king of Zhenan and his 3 sons all perished in service to the realm. How could I leave Nianian all alone?
That's sad. Mother Empress, you too grieve for the king of Zhenan and his sons. But you are the emperor. Taking a woman of suitable standing into the palace is one thing, especially when she was once the wife of one of your subjects. What would the court officials and the common folk say of you?
Mother Empress, my mind is made up.
This one must find a way to bring that rustic girl into the palace without inviting criticism upon the emperor.
Empress Dowager, please, take care of your health. This matter need not be rushed.
Didn't you hear how the emperor just called her Nianian, that girl? Do you think there is no urgency now?
It was nighttime. Mu Xuanian had just finished bathing when the window suddenly opened and shut. A shadowy figure darted in. Mo Yunshuan, draped in a black robe, stood before her once more. Knowing the emperor had leaped through the window again, he was clearly hooked on it. Your servant greets the emperor.
At ease, no need for formalities. Does your body still ache?
It is better now. Did you just laugh at me?
It is only a day. What is there to miss?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Before she could even react, Mo Yunshuan's lips drew close for another deep kiss. Mu Xuanian, dazed from the kiss, suddenly snapped back to her senses. I've already got a pair of little tadpoles swimming in my belly. Won't just dry them all up.
Host, no need to worry. You can redeem a fetal protection pill. Just 50 points. Oh, no matter how wildly the emperor gets, it'll be perfectly safe.
Redeem. Swallow the pill. And she began to eagerly respond to Mo Yunshuan.
Did the emperor sleep well last night?
Not too bad.
Eunuch Liu couldn't guess where the emperor went last night. But as long as the emperor is pleased, that is what matters.
By the way, the king of Zhenan and his son sacrificed their lives for the realm. I've heard Duchess Mu worked with them to bring everyone home safely. Go to the Imperial Household Department and give the order. Reward Duchess Mu with 1,000 taels of gold, fine silks and brocades of the finest quality, and handle the rest as you see fit.
Yes, rest assured, Your Majesty, this servant will go take care of things for the young lady right away.
Someone from the palace has arrived. Butler Bai is keeping them company in the front hall and sent this humble one to summon you to receive the decree.
Didn't we agree that we wouldn't bring up my entering the palace just yet? So why has an imperial decree arrived?
This one has met Duchess Mew.
I met you 2 years ago. Father-in-law.
Oh dear. Duchess Mew, this one dares not accept such courtesy from you. Oh, you. Please, receive the decree.
Upon hearing the imperial edict, Mu Xuanye takes a step back, intending to kneel.
Duchess Mew, no, please. When this old servant came, the emperor specifically instructed that Duchess Mew may receive the decree standing.
You're here in this world to complete your missions. Don't go falling for the mission target, okay? Dudu doesn't want you getting heartbroken. Host.
The emperor instructed Princess Mew to receive the decree standing up.
Okay. A faint smile curves across Mu Xuanyan's face. I never imagined Mo Yunshuan would dote on her like this.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. The king of Zhenan and his son laid down their lives for the realm. Their merits immeasurable. Now bestowing upon Princess Mew 1,000 tiles of gold, 100 bolts of silk and brocade, 5 sets of jeweled hair ornaments, and 3 sets of jade hair pieces.
Eunuch Liu finishes reciting the decree, hands the scroll to Mu Xuanye, then heads back to the palace to report duty.
This guy thinks I've been cast aside in a divorce. Worried I won't have silver to spend.
Host, quit grinning like that. Take a look at what is sprouting on your head.
Yeah.
Dudu, when is this growing on my head?
Host, haven't you noticed that full-blown love brain growing on your head? You're here in this world to complete your missions. Don't go falling for the mission target, okay? Dudu doesn't want you getting heartbroken, host.
Thank you, Dudu. Here, I do have to leave someday. But I've never been close to any man before. Mo Yunshuan treats me so kindly. It is really hard to let my heart be moved.
My son, when are you going to bring that Mew girl into the palace?
Mother, didn't you say before?
This palace is far too cunning. Thinking of how the father and son of Zhenan King fell on the battlefield, all for the sake of the realm and its people. And now the entire princely estate is left, with only that girl, He Li, remaining. As a benevolent emperor, shouldn't you bring her into the palace and look after her? Isn't that only right?
Mother, a few days ago, I spoke with Nian Nian about it. He said once the snow disaster is resolved, we can then bring up the matter of her entering the palace.
That girl's quite considerate, isn't she? Huan can use this time to prepare a few things as well.
It is all thanks to the Empress Dowager. Reminding the young miss.
Liang went to the market today and spotted some finger fish for sale, so I bought a few right away. That fish, oh, it is so big and fresh. So I braised it just like you taught me.
Tell me now, what is going on?
Has something happened? Yeah.
As soon as the scent of the fish wafted over, Mu Xuanyan suddenly felt her stomach churning without warning.
Miss, are you all right? Butler Bai, hurry and fetch the physician.
Yes.
Butler Bai, no need to go. I just ate too much fruit yesterday. My stomach's upset. No need to call a doctor, miss.
Coco, it is nothing serious.
I'll just go back to my room and lie down for a bit. You all go ahead and eat. Since she hadn't eaten breakfast, she was just dry heaving, unable to bring anything up. Yet, it still left her trembling all over. Turns out, even vomiting takes real effort. Deep down, she knew exactly what was happening. Counting the days, it had been nearly a month already. It was about time for symptoms to show, but she couldn't let a physician examine her. Otherwise, the news would explode with devastating force. Mo Xun was reviewing memorials in the imperial study, when a shadowy figure dropped down before him.
Tell me now, what is going on? Has something happened?
Mo Yunshuan realized the visitor was the guard he'd sent to protect Nian Nian.
Just now at breakfast, Princess Mew suddenly started retching and wouldn't let us call a doctor. But I saw it was quite serious, as if something was wrong with her health. So I hurried back to report it to you.
You should head back now. I've got it.
Mo Yunshuan rose to his feet, opened the door, and strode out. He headed straight for the Imperial Hospital.
Miss, Director Guo from the Imperial Hospital is here. He is come to take your pulse.
Pastor Xuanyan paused in confusion for a moment, then understood instantly. It must have been him who went and told Mo Yunshuan. Even back when Mo Yunshuan sent the secret guards,
Jojo had already tipped him off. Xiaozhuo, invite Director Guo in right away. It wasn't long before she returned, escorting Director Guo inside. Director Guo was followed by a young attendant carrying a medical kit. A slender young man.
This humble official greets Princess Pastor Xuannian.
And Director Guo. I'm not feeling well myself, Your Excellency, so I'll forgo the formalities.
Oh, no need at all. No need. I've heard Your Highness is unwell. So, allow me to take your pulse and examine the situation.
Thank you, Director Guo. I'm pregnant. I'm carrying your child. Guo, the head physician, gently placed his fingers on Mu Xuannian's wrist, his expression shifting from initial composure to astonishment, then turning grave. He withdrew his hand, drew it from his sleeve, and wiped it with a cloth, then placed it once more on Mu Xuannian's wrist. What on earth is Guo, the head physician, up to? Mu Xuannian caught a glimpse from the corner of her eye of the young attendant behind Guo, the head physician, head bowed low. Yet there was an air of quiet refinement about him. Xiaozhuo, withdraw for now. I'll summon you if I need you later. Yes. If the head physician has words unspoken, speak them plainly. What is wrong with me?
Duchess, this, is it?
Speak up. What is it?
The Emperor. Duchess, she has a joyful pulse. Already a full month along.
Upon hearing Mo Yunshuan's question, Guo, the head physician, dropped to his knees in sheer terror, bowed his head, and forced the words out through gritted teeth.
What did you say, Your Majesty? The princess is pregnant. Are you certain, my lord? I'm certain.
The court physician wishes he could find a hole in the ground to crawl into right now.
You may leave now.
The court physician feels like he is being granted a full pardon, and can't wait to sprint away on two legs.
You're pregnant.
You're carrying our son. Our child.
Yunshuan, sit down. Mu Xuannian senses her anxiety and aches for how tightly she is holding on to this news. For ordinary people, it is something that comes easily, but for those who struggle to conceive, it is next to impossible. Seeing her frozen in shock. I'm pregnant. I'm carrying your child. We're going to have a baby. She grabs Mu Xuannian's wrist.
Are you really pregnant? This is delicate. You're going to be the imperial grandmother.
What did you say?
You heard correctly. I'm truly pregnant. You're going to be a father, Your Highness. Suddenly, Mo Yunshuan pulled her fiercely into his embrace, holding Mo Xuannian tightly. A warm tear sliding down her neck. Is he crying?
Heavens. Thank you. Thank you for coming into my life.
Yunshuan, are you happy?
I'm overjoyed. Truly overjoyed. This isn't a dream. It is real. It is real. I finally have our child.
Yunshuan, you came with the chief physician. It won't get out, will it?
The chief physician is loyal to me. He won't breathe a word.
Hurry back now. You've been out of the palace so long in broad daylight. If someone notices...
All right. Yinya, I'll return at once. I can't wait any longer. I must tell the Queen Mother. Then bring you into the palace.
I'll be waiting for you. Ang Yunshuan plants a tender kiss on her lips, then stands and heads for the door. But after a few steps, he turns back, cups her face, and steals another kiss, only then hurrying out with quick steps.
Host, this emperor's romantic full heart is bigger than any mushroom.
Did she just get so thrilled she lost her wits?
Yes. Host, your pregnancy hit like a bolt from the blue, stunning even Mo Yunshuan into a daze.
Mo Yunshuan slips back to the palace under the courtyard head's cover, heading straight for Xingning Palace.
My son, what brings you here?
All of you, withdraw. Mama, you stay.
My son, has something happened?
The Empress Dowager sees his eyes sparkling with joy, a face bathed in the warmth of spring.
Mother,
Mother, I've got news I never even dare dream of. So try not to get too worked up just yet.
Is the sun rising in the west today? When did my son pick up the habit of keeping me in suspense?
Mother, you're about to become the imperial grandmother.
What did you say?
Word is, the Empress Dowager said to become the imperial grandmother. Mother, you're about to become the emperor's grandmother.
What did you say?
Mother, I heard you're going to be the emperor's grandmother.
The Empress Dowager springs to her feet, only to feel a sudden blackness before her eyes.
Mother, please don't get too worked up.
I'm fine. Really. You said I'm going to be the emperor's grandmother.
Lady Miu is pregnant with my child. Nearly a month along.
Ancestors, bless us.
Ancestors bless us.
My son finally has an heir.
Mother, please sit down.
Mother, don't cry.
I'm just so overjoyed. I finally lived to see this day. Oh, right. Hurry and bring that girl into the palace. Go tell the ministers right now. Make sure to bring her in without delay. If she is not right under my watchful eye, I won't have peace of mind.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Where? You may go for now. Mother wishes to offer incense to the ancestors.
Yeah.
Mother, this servant will take her leave.
Unbeknownst to them, their entire conversation had been overheard by Consort Wen, who had rushed over upon hearing the emperor had arrived at the Empress Dowager's quarters. Not a word missed, her shock turning to fury. She then slips away silently from Shining Palace.
I never thought that wench whose husband died so young could divorce him and still seduce the emperor. What is even more infuriating is she is actually pregnant with the emperor's child.
My lady, why torment yourself like this? She hasn't even entered the palace yet. Some things can still be dealt with in time. Besides, Her Majesty, the Empress may not be as magnanimous as she appears. We can just hint this news to her indirectly.
My dear ministers, regarding the matter of Princess Miu from the Zhennan Prince's residence divorcing and returning home, are you all aware?
Why is the wet nurse pregnant? It is not my lady.
Don't fret, my lady. There will be plenty of chances ahead. You, my dear, will surely conceive an imperial heir.
Yes, I still have my chance. I would definitely bear a child for the emperor.
Nian Nian, you should be able to eat dinner tonight. Anywhere else feeling off?
Mo Yushan stepped forward, squatted down in front of her, and asked,
Yushan, don't worry. This vomiting is just a normal pregnancy symptom right now.
Ninya, after tomorrow's morning court, I'll issue a decree to bring you into the palace, and then I can see you whenever I wish. The old Marchioness said. She wants you right under her watchful eye. Only then can she rest easy.
If, in the days to come, under their guidance, I bear twins, what expressions do you suppose they'll make?
We await the summons of the Phoenix attendant. Long live Majesty! Long live! Long live! Forever!
My loyal subjects, you may all rise. My loyal subjects, regarding Princess Miu of the Zhennan Prince's household and her separation and return to the estate, are you aware?
Lord Hua has heard whispers of it.
The Prince of Zhennan and his son sacrificed their lives for the realm. What suggestions do you have for Princess Miu's future care?
Your Majesty, the Zhennan Prince's household now stands with but the princess alone. Truly a pitiable state, Your Majesty.
Why raise this matter today?
Your Majesty, the Prince of Zhennan and his 4 sons perished on the battlefield. And now the princess has separated and returned home. Utterly bereft and alone, we beseech Your Majesty to make fitting arrangements, lest the princess's plight chill the hearts of those who battle for the realm.
Your Majesty,
with Princess Miu separated, how arduous her days ahead shall be. General, how dare you suggest His Majesty take a virtuous lady into the palace?
My dear subjects, speak your minds freely. Share your thoughts. General Fu, speak without reserve.
Your Majesty, I am but a rough soldier, unused to beating around the bush. Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Majesty, and I shall speak plainly.
Spare General Fu any fault.
Very well. Then I shall speak. King Zhenan and his 3 sons laid down their lives for the realm. As martial generals sworn to duty, wrapped in horsehide on the battlefield, they served your majesty with the loyalty of hounds and steeds. A soldier's bounden obligation. Yet they left behind this orphan, leaving their restless spirits without solace. I boldly entreat your majesty to welcome the county princess into the palace. That, if King Zhenan knew in the afterlife, such benevolence from your majesty would surely bring him peace with a smile in the grave. General, do you even realize what you're proposing? How dare you suggest His Majesty take a virtuous lady into the palace?
The Queen's father, the chief minister of the Court of Judicial Review, stepped forward, his beard quivering with rage.
Prime Minister, what do you make of the Emperor?
You're really setting me up here. Isn't this just drawing the fire right onto me? Your Majesty, I concur with General Fu. For generals who fight desperately for the realm, after they lay down their lives for the country, their families can't even be properly cared for. Then who will pledge their loyalty to your Majesty hereafter and serve the court with devotion? Prime Minister Cheng is spot on. Your Majesty, why not bring Princess Miu into the palace as a consort?
Your Majesty, this humble servant believes that since Mu Shuinian was once wed, perhaps your Majesty could take her as a sworn sister instead. Offering her extra care going forward wouldn't be out of the question.
Ink Xuan snatches up the ink stone and hurls it down beside Su Yiken's feet.
Your Majesty, forgive me. This humble servant merely misspoke in the moment.
I beg your Majesty's pardon. I never meant to let General Su presume to instruct me on affairs of state.
Your Majesty, this servant deserves 10,000 deaths. I implore your Majesty's mercy.
As Yu Yichen is gripped by fear now, prostrating himself with his forehead to the ground, racked with regret over his earlier lapse in judgment. Those reckless words that escaped his lips.
It has been over 8 years since I ascended the throne. Were it not for our generals shedding their blood on the front lines, how could I, the people, and all you officials know such security? Civil officials steady the realm. Military generals safeguard the state. Yet when a general perishes on the battlefield, wrapped in horsehide, how could I possibly turn a blind eye to the welfare of their kin?
Your Majesty is sagacious.
All the generals, upon hearing Mo Yunshuan's words, had their eyes redden with tears, and knelt one after another to kowtow. The civil officials, seeing that His Majesty had no mind to regard them, also knelt to kowtow. Though His Majesty has always been somewhat tyrannical, those he executes are nearly all guilty wretches.
Su Yiken has rebelled against his superior, and is forthwith stripped of his generalship, confined to reflection and remorse, forbidden to set even half a foot in the palace without an imperial edict.
This criminal thanks your Majesty for your boundless mercy.
Su Yichen now staggers like a soulless corpse, his mind an utter void.
Eunuch, Liu, proceed. I am moved by Duke Zhenan and his 3 sons, who laid down their lives for realm and folk, perishing gloriously on the battlefield. The county princess, gentle and dignified, wise and virtuous, is henceforward enforced as noble consort, bestowed the title of Ni, to enter the palace on an auspicious day and attend upon us.
Ish! Your Majesty is sagacious.
Long live our sovereign. Long live. Long, long. May you reign.
After court, to keep her from drawing the attention of the harem concubines, also to protect her, we'll temporarily grant her the rank of noble consort. She is already a county princess by birth, and her father and brothers all perished on the battlefield. If we grant her too high a rank, that would thrust her straight into the eye of the storm. We'll decide on the next steps once she is born, a child.
Miss, if you've got something to say, just spit it out. When did you start getting all coy and hesitant?
Miss, I've got 2 bits of news. First, Su Yiken pissed off His Majesty at morning court today and got stripped of his post. Second, Su Yiken set to wed that Luo Lingxi in 2 days.
Little bamboo, why the long face like you've got a grudge as deep as the sea? These are both pieces of great news.
Miss, Su Yichen getting the boot is definitely good news. But how on earth is him marrying Luo Lingxi good news?
Him getting dismissed proves he is morally unfit for his station. Him tying the knot with Luo Lingxi, isn't that just a scumbag paired with a wench? At least now, they won't go ruining anyone else.
So Yichen's a heartless cat through and through. And now, he is finally getting his just deserts. Not even an official title left to his name.
It is all in the past now. A scumbag like that is not worth a second thought.
Miss, now you're a noble consort, personally bestowed by His Majesty himself. Let that scumbag choke on his regrets.
Alert! Alert! Host, wake up! Someone's here to assassinate you!
Mu Xuanian jolted awake in fright.
Host, quick! Those guards of yours aren't a match for them at all! Before they get here, get out of here!
Does Duoduo's mole have anything I can use to stay alive right now? Where am I supposed to run off to when I'm pregnant like this?
Host, the mole has pistols, but you don't have enough points!
This is the moment. I'm in a life or death crisis here, and you're still fussing over points. If I die, how are you gonna earn any more points?
So what now?
Put those points on my tab for the 2 cubs in my belly. No matter how many it takes.
Congratulations! Host, you successfully redeemed 1 pistol, plus 50 bullets, as a bonus. Please, check your inventory, Host.
Holy crap, Duodua. You actually went and deducted all my points. You didn't even leave me enough to redeem those painless childbirth pills. You want me to die in agony giving birth to these cubs.
Host, don't panic. You still have some points left over. I had to deduct them. And when it is time to deliver the cubs, I'll make sure you get that painless childbirth option.
Duo, how many assassins are coming for me? Who sent them?
There are 5 assassins targeting Suzhu in total. They are professional assassins, hired by someone. But Duo can detect who sent them.
What is wrong, miss? Why are you awake?
Young miss, listen to me. Someone's coming to assassinate me right now. Hurry and tell the guards and butler by. Have them all hide.
Miss, though I don't know martial arts, even if it kills me, I'll stand in front of you.
Xiaozhu, I know how loyal you are to me. Be a good girl. Go tell everyone to hide quickly, no matter what noises you hear. Don't come out. Staying won't protect me. It'll just hold me back. Go now. It'll be too late soon. Duo, how far away are they?
Host, they all know Qinggong. Now be here in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes is enough for Xiaozhu to notify everyone. She crouched in an inconspicuous corner of the courtyard, her eyes fixed on the mansion's courtyard wall. Duo, check what Mo Yunshuan is doing right now.
Suzhu, Mo Yunshuan is reviewing memorials. He is almost done. He should be here soon.
Where is the person Mo Yunshuan sent to protect me?
Suzhu, he is watching you from the rooftop right now.
Good. As long as he is here, dealing with 5 shouldn't be an issue.
Host, bad news. Another wave of black-clothed assassins is heading toward the prince's mansion.
You sure you're not messing with me?
Host, this wave packs over a dozen black-clothed assassins. Looks like your head's in high demand.
Duo, I'm keeping tabs on your life too. Anyway, if I go down, you're toast. I couldn't care less.
Host, don't worry. Later, grab any life-saving gear from the mall. No holds barred. I'll settle up once you've got the points.
5 men crept stealthily toward his room. Before they could even make a move, a shadowy figure drifted down lightly from the rooftop. Instantly, the clash of weapons rang out across the courtyard, the sounds piercingly clear in the dead of night. Just as Mu Xuanian was still watching the spectacle, another dozen black shadows vaulted over the courtyard wall. He raised his gun right there, zeroing in on the fastest-charging black-clothed assassin. The lead black-clothed assassin dropped in an instant. The black-clothed assassins and Dragon Shadow froze in shock. They'd never witnessed a hidden weapon so devastating. Looking at several corpses on the ground, the black-clad assassin snaps to attention, leaping to make his escape. Long Yingsu quickly turns around, his form blocking their path. Mu Xuanian seizes the moment and fires several more shots.
Kill him!
Mu Xuanian's waist is suddenly embraced by a pair of strong hands, and it is Mo Yunshuan who has arrived, holding the one in her arms close. Only then does Mo Yunshuan feel her heart start pounding again.
Where are you hurt?
The blood is theirs. I'm fine. I'm not injured.
Take him alive.
Yes,
Mo Yunxuan scoops up Mu Xunian and carries her back inside, cradling Mu Xunian close as she nestles in her arms, unwilling to let go.
Your Highness, come back inside first. It is my fault. I arrived too late.
Lin Shan, thank goodness you came. You nearly scared me to death.
Can't you act a bit more convincingly?
Get lost.
Oh, got it.
Soon enough, the fight comes to an end, as Long Ying drags two black-clad assassins before Mo Yunxuan and kneels.
Who sent you here? Do what you want. Kill me or hack me apart. It is all the same to you.
Yunxuan, I've got a plan. Give me some petrification pills.
Congratulations. Host petrification pill redeemed successfully. Pill dispatched. Please, check your inventory. Point balance. Negative 780.
Tacking on that dead balance at the end. Yeah, that is a real gut punch.
So, what is your big idea this time?
Make him swallow this. Moments later, the black-clad assassin's eyes begin to glaze over. You can question him now.
Who sent you to carry out the hit?
It was the censor-in-chief, targeting noble consort Nian.
The assassin's gaze drifts vacant, his mind no longer his own.
Drag him out.
The scene shifts to the imperial palace. Morning court, civil and military officials, arrayed on either side. Mo Yunxuan's dark eyes sweep across them, lingering for a few seconds on the censor-in-chief, with his head bowed low.
That is the heinous crime of plotting against the imperial heir. And if the emperor finds out, the entire censorate household won't escape clan extermination.
Considering the code of the assassin's pavilion, even if the assassin fails, they won't betray their employer. This finally eased his mind a little.
My lords, yesterday we had just informed noble consort Nian, when last night the Jiannan Prince's mansion suffered an assassination attempt. Had we not dispatched guards in advance to protect her, noble consort Yan would surely have perished. Her fragrance faded and jade form shattered.
How could such a thing have happened? Lord Wu, have you heard of this?
No. Thank heavens for your majesty's sagacity. Otherwise the last bloodline of the Jiannan royal house would have been lost.
Who could harbor such hatred for noble consort Nian? They plotted to kill her even before she entered the palace.
The censor-in-chief braced himself, not daring to raise his head.
Your Majesty, the Jiannan Prince's mansion has only noble consort Nian left as its sole bloodline. Yet there are those who cannot tolerate her. We beseech your Majesty to thoroughly investigate this matter and drag the mastermind into the light.
We beseech your Majesty to thoroughly investigate this matter. Otherwise, even the Prince of Jiannan could not rest in peace beneath the 9 springs.
Last night, the men from the Zhen faction captured a man in black.
An assassin targeting the emperor. Who could harbor such malice? Has that assassin confessed yet?
Your Majesty, how dare this wretch attempt such an act and seek justice for the noble consort and the Prince of Jin's residence?
Mo Yunxuan's lips curved into a knowing smile, his gaze sweeping over the assembled ministers. He scanned them all. Finally, it settled on the censor-in-chief. The censor-in-chief sensed it, that piercing, bone-chilling stare he could no longer withstand, and collapsed to his knees. The ministers, witnessing this, and recalling Consort Wen, needed no further explanation.
Your Majesty, this minister was momentarily bewitched, and begs your Majesty's mercy.
Your Majesty, the censor-in-chief has committed such treasonous outrage, a crime deserving 10,000 deaths.
Ugh. Your Majesty, the censor-in-chief's cruelty runs so deep.
To plot the assassination of his sovereign.
Your Majesty, this minister deserves 10,000 deaths. This affair was the deed of this minister alone. I implore your Majesty not to implicate my parents, wife, and children. Please, your Majesty, spare me.
The censor-in-chief has deceived his majesty, and so mistreated the heirs of loyal ministers.
His crime is utterly unforgivable.
Execute him by Lingqi. The entire censorate mansion, from top to bottom, along with the 9 clans, shall be raided and their homes confiscated. Exile them to the frozen wastes of the northern frontier. General Liu De, proceed at once to the censorate mansion and carry out the raid.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Please, Your Majesty, spare his life! Spare the censor! Let this concubine bear all the blame, from high to low! This concubine alone shall shoulder it all!
Your Majesty, milady! What? The Emperor is here.
You said the Emperor has come. Quickly, dress this concubine. Mother, see if there is anything amiss with this concubine's gown.
Milady, no need to rush. It is all perfect.
Your Majesty, why didn't you send word ahead to this concubine?
Consort Wen, you've grown awfully bald.
Your Majesty, this concubine knows not where she has erred to provoke such wrath in you.
You haven't heard yet, have you? The censor-in-chief, your very father, is even now suffering the Lingqi torment we have decreed upon him. The censorate's residence is being ransacked at this very moment, and the entire household of the censorate, along with their 9 clans, has been exiled to the frigid northern wastelands, all because of your entanglement with them.
It is all this concubine's fault. Please, Your Majesty, spare Jade Master and Father. Your Majesty!
Send them to the Shengxing department. Just leave them one breath of life.
To make an example of Nianer, ensure they neither live in peace nor find release in death. Yesterday, Emperor Mo Yunshuan grandly posted the imperial edict. Today, he personally escorts Mu Xunyan into the palace, bestowing full honor upon Zhennan Wang Mansion and Mu Nian.
The Emperor is truly a sage ruler. In gratitude to Zhennan Wang Mansion, where father and son sacrificed their lives for the realm, he has not only annulled the divorce and restored the title of County Princess to Nian Gairen, but also personally escorts Nian Gairen into the palace. What unparalleled honor this is!
Indeed! With such a benevolent and righteous sovereign, it is the great fortune of our dynasty.
Mu Xuanyan never imagined that Emperor Mo Yunshuan would personally come to receive her.
Host, no need to get all emotional. Just spare him an air. And that'll be your way of repaying his deep devotion to you.
Ato, facing a man who dotes on you to his very core, aches for you in his heart of hearts, it is impossible not to fall for him.
Suzhu, what really gets your heart racing is the Emperor's handsome face, isn't it?
Silly boy, always blurting out those harsh truths.
Rest easy, my lady. I'm holding you close.
The room's all decked out, just like a common folk's bridal chamber, draped in vibrant reds for luck and joy.
My lady. For now, this is all I can offer you.
Xuanyan, as emperor, goes to such lengths for her sake. How could she not be utterly moved? Only when they were both breathless did Mo Xuanyan finally pull back, reluctantly leaving those vermilion lips that haunted his every dream.
You enchanting little vixen.
The bed curtains fall, their garments slipping one by one through the silken gaps to pool on the floor.
Ni. For now, this is all I can give you.
Yunshuan. As a king, he goes to such length for her. How could he not be deeply touched? Until they were both gasping for breath. Only then did Mo Yunshuan sit up straight, parting from those vermilion lips that haunted his every dream.
You seductive little vixen.
Their clothes lay scattered across the bed, slipping one by one through the crevices to the floor below.
I love you.
I love you too. Until deep into the night, did the sounds finally fade away. Mo Yunshuan woke 3 times before drifting off, only then cradling Mu Xuanyan, who had collapsed from exhaustion into sleep, and surrendering to slumber herself. The next morning at dawn, Mo Yunshuan awoke to find Mu Xuanyan still lost in deep slumber, and quietly slipped away.
Everyone in the bedchamber, attended with the utmost care, so as not to disturb his rest.
Yes!
The Emperor must be worn out. Ninya.
You've arrived. The ladies from the various palaces just sent over gifts, and the Empress Dowager's niece came by to chat with me for a bit.
Why did she come here?
Yunshuan, I'm not as fragile as you imagine. A mere breeze won't fell me. I will safeguard our child.
Did Yi Wanqing do anything to you?
No.
Your Majesty, Miss, the Empress Dowager is heading to our Mengyuan Hall.
The Empress Dowager has arrived.
This concubine pays respects to the Empress Dowager. May the Empress Dowager live 1,000 years, 10,000 years.
Nyan, my dear, rise quickly. In the future, when you see AI Jia, no need for such elaborate formalities. How has your health been of late?
By the Empress Dowager's grace, this concubine fares well in every way.
Chunker and Nanny Yuan, come in. The others will wait outside, won't they? The Empress has arrived! With this stir from AI Jai, I've managed to draw them all here.
This concubine pays respects to the Empress, and to all the ladies.
This subject concubine pays respects to the Empress Dowager and the Empress and to your Majesty.
Your Majesty, please rise.
Ni, quick, get up. I suddenly dropped by, not knowing Mother Empress and the Emperor were here too. How rude of me.
The Empress rose, intending to step forward and help Mu Xuannian to her feet. But Mo Yunshuan strode over in a few quick steps, helping him up first.
Ni truly is a vision of unearthly beauty, a beauty to topple empires.
Yes, I've long heard tales of the county princess from Jinnan Wangfu's exquisite beauty. And Xinyi today, they ring true. The Empress and the other ladies overpraise Sister Ni.
These are little pastries from my private kitchen. I find them quite delicious, so I brought some especially for Mother Empress Yu and Ni to share with little Ni.
This old lady is too aged to fancy such treats.
Thank you, Mother Empress. Mu Xuannian did not have Duo tested for poison. After all, the Empress wouldn't be so foolish as to poison her right in front of everyone. And besides, she is immune to all poisons.
Lady Nie, hold on a moment. Nie, wait a moment.
Then, Eunuch Liu stepped forward and drew a silver needle from his sleeve, pricking each one in turn, before nodding to the Emperor.
It was indeed time for a test. It was this palace's eagerness to have Niang Gairen taste it. Please don't take offense at my oversight.
This concubine wouldn't dare. Your Majesty the Empress, you overstayed it.
Very well, everyone. Please return to your quarters. Let our dear Nian get some rest.
Fearing Mu Xuannian might tire herself, the Empress Dowager spoke up to send everyone away.
Auntie,
Nian Gairen, you're so young. How could a little while wear you out? How could you possibly be tired?
Yes, Empress Dowager, Chenner is right. We've only just arrived and you're already shooing us away. How partial you are, Empress Dowager.
When Lady Yuanqing visited today, there was a strange scent on her handkerchief. I suspect she knows about my pregnancy. Oh my. After longing for so many years, at last, an imperial grandson is on the way. Were it not for the fear that Mu Xuannian's pregnancy before entering the palace would tarnish her reputation, or that these scheming swords might learn of it and plot in the shadows, she would have announced Mu Xuannian's happy news long ago.
Enough now, everyone. Off you go. This dowager still has words for our dear Nian.
Seeing the Queen Mother's face darken, Consort B and the others didn't dare to act rashly, and the Empress rose to take her leave.
That girl of mine, come here quickly.
The Queen Mother then reminded Mu Xuannian once more to take good care of herself and avoid overexertion. No matter who sends any gifts, they must all be thoroughly inspected. Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty. Xuannian will be sure to take heed.
Very well. The hour grows late. This Empress Dowager feels weary too. My dear, so you should rest a bit as well, girl.
Xuannian, these next few days, I'll be rather occupied. And if I can't make it over during the daytime, you must still eat your meals on time. No need to wait for me. To finish up in the evening, I'll return to keep you company.
Lin Xue, has something happened? Is it?
It is nothing. I can handle it. These next few days, avoid contact with anyone from outside. And if anyone comes seeking you out, such as Yuanqing, just ignore them.
My Xue, I hadn't wanted to worry you with this, but when Yuanqing visited today, there was a strange scent on her handkerchief that I found most unpleasant. I fear she may have learned of my pregnancy. About the matter.
Are you feeling unwell anywhere? I'll summon the imperial physician at once to examine you.
Let's not beat the grass and startle the snake just yet. Simply have someone keep an eye on who Yuanqing has been meeting with.
Very well. Then you rest for now. and I'll wake you later this evening.
How can you expect this palace to quell its anger? Didn't you see the emperor and that wretched hag doting on that conniving slut, showering her with endless favors and affections?
Your ladyship, it appears noble consort Nian is with child, and the other palaces remain blissfully unaware. The emperor and the dowager empress are deliberately keeping it from your ladyship.
So why not entrust it to you? Mammy, this matter shall be yours to handle.
Rest assured, your ladyship, this old servant will surely ease your burdens.
How fares the investigation?
Prince Shen has been secretly consorting with Lady Yi, and with Su Yichen too. These past few days, their meetings have been frequent.
And what progress on that earlier affair?
Your Majesty, Prince Zhang's designs are all too apparent, and this subordinate has already posted men on night watch to shadow their every move.
For the Empress and the various palaces, I've stationed watchers as well, and at any sign of irregularity, report to me at once, even if it is by the second day.
The Empress is hosting a banquet in the Imperial Garden, with all the ministers bringing their families into the palace. Naturally, Mu Xuenian must put in an appearance.
You, there, if trouble stirs, just cry out. I'll be near enough to hear.
Got it. Got it.
Little pig, you must guard her ladyship every step of the way.
Yes, this servant understands.
Mo Yunshen finally left, glancing back every few steps.
Su Zhuo, the emperor's really treating you well, isn't he?
If he is good to me, I'll stay by his side till the end. Otherwise, once the mission's done, I'll leave.
Host, you really don't feel the slightest bit for him.
The heart's made of flesh. After all, whether I fall for him depends on how he treats me from here on out.
Su Zhuo, Duo really admires you.
As she heads toward the Imperial Garden, chatting with Duo all the while, Su Yichen approaches with Luo Lingxi and Su Lin'ertou.
When did Mu Xuenian start shining so brightly?
Luo Lingxi catches sight of Su Yichen, then stares at Mu Xuenian, utterly transfixed.
This commoner greets Lady Nian.
Yeah, right.
What is so impressive about her?
Brother Linger!
I didn't say anything wrong. She is nothing but a divorced orphan. The emperor just took a fancy to her, and now she acts like she's royalty.
Little Mei, calling her a noble lady.
Who gave you the nerve to be so rude to a noble consort? Who gave you the audacity to be so disrespectful to a noble consort?
Brother!
Xinye, Lady Nian, Shi Mei is young and foolish. Please spare her this once.
Su Yichen Nawa dreamed that one day he'd beg Shu Nian so humbly like this.
Lady Yan,
Please, for the sake of your old ties with Su Lei,
spare Linger.
Now, Lady Nian is the emperor's consort. How dare she bring up old matters? This lady remembers no such affection with Su Yichen. Otherwise, I wouldn't stand idly by while Lady Nian is disrespected today.
It was this commoner's slip of the tongue. Please forgive me, my lady.
Since you can't hold your tongue, then open your mouths wide together. Su Yichen folds his brow tightly and slapped her hard across the face.
Su Leng!
Please, Lady Nian, forgive these rude commoners and take them away right now.
His Majesty arrives!
This subject pays respects to your majesty.
Mo Yunshen paid no mind.
My lady, are you all right? What is all this about?
Your Majesty, the legitimate daughter of the Xu household and Lady Xu spoke out of turn, offending the noble lady.
Your Majesty, it is I, Your Majesty. It is not from my failure to instruct them properly as a humble subject that my younger sister and my humble wife have offended the noble lady. Please forgive us, Your Majesty.
Please spare this common girl, Your Majesty. I didn't mean to do it. Oh.
Then you did it on purpose.
Your Majesty, I beseech Your Majesty, in light of my past military merits from bravely slaying the enemy, to spare my younger sister and my humble wife this once.
In consideration of your former military achievements, I shall spare their lives. Once the banquet disperses, each shall receive 20 strokes of the rod. Should they encounter Lady Nian in the future, they must yield the way from afar.
Otherwise, execute without mercy.
This humble subject kowtows in thanks for Your Majesty's boundless grace.
Who would have thought the former General Su had such a sister and took such a woman as his wife?
Quite so. I have heard that Lady Nian, while you were away on campaign, used her own dowry to sustain the Xiu household for an entire year. Is this true?
Since your majesty's wedding, I, as a humble subject, departed the Siyu household, and knew nothing of the matter.
Who bullied you? Then you can go back there yourself, with me backing you up.
Since your majesty's wedding, I, a mere commoner, left the Su residence, and was completely unaware of this matter.
So you're saying that I fabricated this out of thin air?
I dare not covet Lady Nian's dowry. I, a mere commoner, am willing to return it in full.
Very well. Once the banquet concludes, I shall send someone to the Siu residence.
Yes.
Your Majesty, we've prepared a flower viewing banquet today. Please, everyone, take your seats. Everyone, rise and be seated. Lady Nian is with child now, so let's dispense with these formalities.
His Majesty means Sister Ni. Come sit here quickly. The Sai sisters needn't stand on ceremony.
That scoundrel Sudu must truly care for me, rather than stirring up hatred against me.
Host, he definitely feels sorry for you.
Lady Nian is truly blessed, receiving the emperor's favor, and now carrying his child. We sisters are just dying of envy.
Consort, Li, you jest. I, your humble servant, have only just entered the palace. It was merely good fortune that I conceived. As for the favor bestowed upon me, it surely cannot compare to that shown to you ladies.
It is not as if I haven't graced you with my presence before. So why haven't you conceived?
Your Majesty,
I, your
humble servant, am merely envious of Sister Ni's pregnancy, and mean nothing more by it.
Mo Yunxuan feared that Mu Xuanian might be bullied the first time she mingled with the other consorts. At their hands, he strode straight to Mu Xuanian's side and sat down beside her, leaving consort Li to kneel there.
Your Majesty, I, your humble servant, have failed to properly discipline the consorts of the rear palace, and beg your Majesty to punish me accordingly.
Since the Empress is well aware, then henceforth, she knows full well what must be done.
Yes, your Majesty. You should return now. I am quite all right, and can protect myself.
If anyone dares to bully you, then bully them right back, with me to back you up.
Understood. Now hurry back. After 3 rounds of wine, Mu Xuanian touched her slightly bloated belly and departed with little bamboo.
Su Yicheng has come over.
Shunyan, please conduct yourself properly. From now on. Lady, I have a few words I'd like to say to you. Might I have a moment alone with you?
This noble lady has nothing to say to you. Mu Xuanian turned to Yoso. Su Yicheng blocked her path directly.
Su Yicheng, mind the woman, nurse. Our lady is a noble consort now. How dare you act so boldly?
Xunyan, have you truly forgotten our bond from the past? It was my momentary folly that betrayed you. But how can you be so utterly heartless?
Su Yicheng, you and I severed all ties long ago. If you're truly a man, stop your sniveling and whining. As Su Yicheng gazed at her retreating figure, a sinister glint flashing in his eyes, Mu Xuanian returned to the banquet hall. Just as she reached the entrance, she caught a fleeting shadow before her eyes, and then she was struck by a powerful force, stumbling backward. Shao Zhu let out a stifled cry of pain, while Mu Xuanian felt a dull ache stirring in her abdomen. Nia, my belly's aching a bit. The baby will be all right, won't it?
Don't be scared, my lady. The baby's just had a little jolt. Rest a moment, and it'll settle.
The Empress with the noble lady, knocked down by someone.
Mo Yunshan heard Yunu shout, and in a flash, he dashed to the door.
Hurry over and check on Nyanya.
Your Majesty, this humble servant will take the noble lady's pulse right here.
Speak. Who sent you?
Your Majesty, this servant was just anxious in the moment. No one instructed this servant.
Nyanya, how are you feeling?
It is all right.
With me here, I won't let anything happen to you.
Drag him out and beat him to death, and execute his family outside the palace too.
What say you, Imperial Physician? Go.
Your Majesty, the noble lady's fetal qi has been disturbed. This servant will prescribe a tonic for her to nourish over the coming days, and she'll come to no harm.
All right. Xiao Zhu, you stay here and decoct the medicine once Imperial Physician Giyu prescribes it.
Your Majesty, this servant is Zhao. It was Consort Shu who sent men to seize the servant's family and threatened this servant. This servant is willing to die. I beg your Majesty to spare this servant's family.
Then he rose swiftly and smashed his head against the wall beside him.
It is I, your servant, who am jealous of Lady Ni. She, such a reasonable woman, why should she earn your majesty's favor like this?
I am an old minister who has failed to teach my daughter properly.
I beg your majesty to punish this servant. Does her ladyship's belly still ache?
Lingxi isn't afraid.
Our children will be just fine. No pain at all.
Emperor Mo Xuanyun takes the pill, spoonful by spoonful feeding it to Mu Xuanian. Once she has finished the medicine.
My lady, get some rest now. I'll be right here by your side.
Seeing her drift off to sleep, Mo Xuanyun quietly slips out, instructing eunuch Liu to bring all the memorials here. Mo Xuanyun gazes at Mu Xuanian while approving the memorials. The imperial physician diagnosed twins when she was just 3 months along. Before they knew it, Mu Xuanian was over 8 months pregnant. Yixue, I promised the baby, and I will both be okay. So don't you worry. I'm truly happy to bear your child.
This year, all I wish is for us to cherish our lives together. In this life, and the next, and the one after that. Lifetime after lifetime, you'll always be my woman.
Just as they were basking in this bliss, Mu Xuanian feels a sudden warmth down below, her belly seized by a wave of pain.
Host, it is time. You're about to give birth. Don't be afraid. The painless childbirth pill ensures no pain at all for a natural delivery.
Get out of here. If you're here, I can't give birth. Yunxue, I think I'm about to give birth. Go find the midwives. Mo Yunshuan's body stiffened. He stood up and rushed out.
Congratulations, host. You've successfully redeemed the painless childbirth pill. Please check your inventory, host. 880 mall points. Deducted.
Duo, you don't have to report the points.
Host, this system must report all point transactions. It is the rule.
She swallowed the pill, and the pain vanished instantly. She had just swallowed the pill when Mo Yunshuan returned, followed by Little Bamboo and the midwives. The 3 midwives crowding around the bed.
Please have the emperor wait outside.
No, I want to stay here with Nian Nian.
Yunxue, you go out. I can't give birth if you're here. Hurry and get out. Seeing Mu Xuanian's firm resolve, Mo Yunshuan could only leave reluctantly. Your Majesty the Empress Dowager, we've received word, and have rushed over at once with the imperial physician. Seeing Mo Yunshuan at the door, so anxious he is peeking through the door, crack inside, he couldn't help but feel speechless.
May our ancestors bless us. The Empress Dowager prays for noble Lady Nian's safe delivery.
Noble Lady Nian will surely give birth to the imperial son safely. Don't worry.
Whether it is a prince or a princess, this Empress Dowager cares only that mother and child are safe.
Occasionally hearing Mu Xuanian's cries of pain. These cries, of course, are deliberately let out by Mu Xuanian herself, though, in truth, she is not in pain at all.
Ni, you're right here. Don't be scared. Just shout it out when it hurts.
Ouch. This has Mo Yunshuan so worked up, pacing back and forth.
Push a bit harder, your ladyship. I can see the baby's head now.
Auntie, how is noble Lady Mo Ning?
Not born yet.
This concubine pays respects to the Empress Dowager.
The Empress Dowager's eyes fixed on the delivery room door. How could she spare a thought for them? Everyone waits outside, each with their own thoughts. Another quarter hour passes. When the babies cry and the midwife's joyful voice ring out.
Alert! Host! This isn't a ginseng slice, but a herb that causes postpartum hemorrhage in the mother. You absolutely must not take it.
It is born. It is born. It is a prince.
She is given birth.
Oh, ancestors bless us. Spirits protect us. Congratulations, your majesty. Congratulations to the Empress Dowager and Lady Nian. She has born a little prince. Wonderful, wonderful. Quickly, let me hold him.
Gazing at the child, the Empress Dowager couldn't hold back her tears. While Mo Yunshuan didn't spare the child a single glance, she followed the door the midwife had opened, craning her neck to peer inside. Seeing Mu Xuanian lying on the bed, her face deathly pale, sweat beading on her forehead, the sight twisted Mo Yunshuan's heart in agony.
Qing,
I'm right here. If it hurts, cry out. Don't be afraid.
My lady, open your mouth and take this ginseng slice. It'll help you regain some strength.
Alert! Host, this isn't a ginseng slice, but something mimicking ginseng to promote blood circulation and remove stasis. A herb that triggers postpartum hemorrhage in the mother. You absolutely must not take it.
The noble lady parts her lips. 医生，医生，医生。
Ninging, if it is truly nothing, drag her out till the fields.
Your Majesty.
What is the meaning of this?
Father Emperor, what did that midwife intend to do to Nian Nian just now? Kill her!
How is Nian Nian?
Thank goodness we arrived. Just in time. Nian Nian's unharmed. No need to press further. It must endure.
Your Majesty, no. Leave this matter to me. My dear Nian, I shall see justice done for you in this. We'll surely uncover the one who orchestrated it, and grant you the justice you deserve.
Thank you, Your Imperial Majesty.
I'll see to it at once.
Moments later, the guards arrived to report. The midwife has confessed. It was Lady Qing who put her up to it.
Another burst of the infant's cries rang out.
Congratulations, Your Imperial Majesty! Congratulations, Your Majesty! Lady Nian has given birth to another little princess. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
How is your mother doing now?
Mo Yunxuan still hasn't spared the children a single glance, his dark eyes nearly leaping out of his head as he rushed into the room and fixed them on Mu Xuannian.
Your Majesty, we need to clean Lady Nian up first, and then you may enter to see her shortly.
Go now.
Yes.
It has been 8 years in this harem, and this is the first time anyone's given birth to both a prince and a princess. Gazing at the two rosy-cheeked infants in their swaddling clothes, their tiny mouths mindlessly blowing little bubbles, they could hardly resist snatching the babies right from the Empress Dowager's arms. Just then, over a dozen masked men in black leaped down from the courtyard wall, and the guards and hidden guards clashed with them the moment they appeared. Mo Yunxuan stood at the delivery room door, pulling the Empress Dowager behind him along with Nanny Yu for protection. The Empress and the concubines, she ignored them completely.
Father Emperor, you and your mother-in-law must fight your way out. Is there anywhere on Nian's body that still feels uncomfortable? Does it still hurt? Nian, mother's fine. No, everything's been resolved.
That is good. That is good.
Seeing the crisis resolved, he retrieved the gun he'd hidden in his sleeve earlier back into his storage space, without even glancing at the two children. The next moment, he fell into a deep sleep. Seeing how utterly exhausted he was, Mo Yunxuan, her heart aching for him, gently tucked the strand of hair stuck to her face behind her ear.
Mother, put the child next to Nian Nian. You've been holding her with Nanny Yu for so long. Why don't you both go rest for a bit?
Yeah, okay.
Seeing that Mo Yunxuan's eyes held only tender affection for Mu Xuannian in that moment, the two of them quietly withdrew. When Mu Xuannian opened his eyes, the sky outside had already darkened. He shifted his body slightly and saw Mo Yunxuan sitting by the bed, her hand propping up her face, her eyes gently closed. Seizing this quiet moment, Mu Xuannian called out Duo. Duo, I've given birth to the babies. Quick, show me how many points I've earned.
Congratulations, host on delivering twins. That is 2,000 points rewarded for successfully birthing the Huangsai heirs, plus an extra 1,000 points for a grand total of 3,000 points, deducting 780 from the 1,000. Current total stands at 2,220.
Hurry and redeem one for me. Postpartum recovery pill.
Congratulations, host redemption successful. One postpartum recovery pill issued. Please check your package. Points balance, 2,120.
The pill dissolves instantly in the mouth, sending a warm surge rippling through her body.
Yeah, does your body still feel off anywhere? Does it still hurt?
Lin Xuan, they're probably getting hungry.
I don't have any milk yet. Did you call for the wet nurse?
The milk's ready.
Your Majesty, the wet nurse has arrived.
Take the little prince and princess down to nurse.
Yes.
Nian concubine, you've borne a prince for me. The princess bestows upon Lady Nian the title of noble consort Nian.
Lady Nian, please enter. Are you hungry?
Empress Dowager, be gentle with Lady Nian. Don't rush. You're in postpartum confinement now. You must take good care of your health. Since I've come in person, no need for formal bows. Dispense with the formalities. All right.
Thank you so much. Empress Dowager, my dear.
You've given the imperial house a new heir. That is a great accomplishment indeed. Take a look. This is the pigeon egg bird's nest soup. I had them prepare. Goji berry lotus seed soup. Bird's nest crucian carb soup. Red date stewed black-boned chicken soup. My dear, have a little of each one by one. These are all very nourishing. And also, if there is anything you fancy eating, just let me know, and I'll have them make it for you.
Thank you, Empress Dowager. I'm not picky about my food.
All right.
Your Majesty.
Eunuch Liu stands at the doorway and calls out softly.
My lady, why don't you have your meal first? If there is truly something urgent, step out for a moment.
Off you go. Off you go. This dowager will stay here and keep Nian girl company.
Congratulations, Your Majesty, on the joyous birth of your prince and princess. What an auspicious omen this is.
Liu Da stands ready to receive your decree. Effective immediately, I appoint Liu Da as Grand General, bestowing upon him a grand mansion and 1,000 qing of fertile land, along with 100 taels of gold.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Liu Da vows never to betray your boundless grace.
Nian Gairen has born us a prince, and for birthing both prince and princess, we elevate Nian Gairen to Nian Gaifei. The prince is hereby named Crown Prince. The princess is bestowed the title of Princess Jinlo.
This humble subject offers his congratulations to Your Majesty. This humble subject congratulates General Liu as well. General Liu!
Who would have thought Liu Da would succeed Su Yiken as general? Even King Xuan never saw this coming. A woman cast off through a rite of separation has now severed the path for his eldest legitimate son's adoption and blocked his way to the throne as crown prince.
Miss, His Majesty has already bestowed the title of Nian Gaifei upon you in open court. Congratulations, Miss.
That is wonderful. Nia, my dear, you've been blessed with dragon, phoenix twins. What an auspicious sign.
It is all thanks to the Empress Dowager and the Emperor's profound blessings, and we get to share in that fortune too.
Nian, my dear, that sweet little mouth of yours, I just adore it so much.
Reporting to the Empress Dowager. Noble consort Nian, the Empress and consort Li, consort Duan, and consort Xian request an audience.
Let them in.
We pay our respects to the Empress Dowager and noble consort. Noble consort, we've paid our respects to Her Majesty, the Empress, and our sisters.
Noble consort Nian is one of our own. You're still in postpartum recovery, so no need for formalities. How are you feeling?
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty. I'm doing well.
This little prince takes after you so much. Noble consort Nian, and the little princess, she favors the emperor more.
Noble consort Nian, have names been chosen for the crown prince and princess yet?
Not yet.
Mother, why don't you name the little princess?
I'll give them their pet names. The names for the prince and the princess. You and Nian should choose them instead.
Okay.
The little prince will be called Ping Ping, and the princess, Annan.
Safe and sound. Thank you, Empress Dowager.
I only hope these two children grow up safe and sound.
Pet names chosen personally by the Empress Dowager, with such wonderful meanings. Of course they do.
All right. I've been here a while now, so I'll take my leave. Nia is still in her confinement. She mustn't overexert herself. She needs plenty of rest and take good care of her health.
Thank you for thinking of the noble consort, Empress Dowager. Then rest well. I'll be going too.
Ninia, why don't you name the princess? These are the names I've come up with for our son. Say which one you like. Pick one.
Nian looked them over one by one and pointed at Yunxuan with her finger.
What do you think of this name?
Amo Yunxuan saw she was pointing at Mo Lingfeng. Lingfeng implies a steady character, decisive in action, and a quick mind.
The name for Princess Nini.
Take your time to think about it.
What do you think of Yo Yao?
Yao is optimistic. wise and brilliantly exceptional. Then the princess shall be named Miu Yao.
Miu Xu Nian exchanged 2 nourishing essence pills from them all, and when no one was around, fed them to the 2 children. At the time of the 2 children's full moon, Miu Xunian and Mo Yunxuan discussed and decided not to hold it. But now that it has been 100 days, Mo Yunxuan wants to hold a 100-day banquet for the 2 children.
Nian Nian, for this 100-day banquet, something is bound to happen. Some people won't be able to hold back. Remember, just show your face with the 2 children and return to the palace immediately, no matter what happens. You must protect yourself well.
Yunxuan, you protect yourself too. Don't worry about me and the children.
I'll send Long Yin and a few secret guards to protect you.
No, you're in more danger than we are. Let Long Yin and the others protect you.
Ninya, listen to me. I won't say it anymore. All right, if I lose you all, this kingdom, what meaning would this life hold for me? Okay.
But take this. Take out the pistol and give it to him for self-defense.
The prince and princess are truly dragons and phoenixes among men.
My royal brother and concubine Nian are indeed a perfect match, and these 2 children take after them perfectly. Oh, it is truly the envy of all.
You flatter us, King Xuan.
My lady, the children seem tired. You should take them back to rest first.
Everyone, I shall retire with the crown prince and princess for now.
This humble servant respectfully sees off the noble consort.
On the way back, a palace maid approached them face to face. Just as Mu Xuannian passed by her side with the nursemaid, she suddenly snatched the crown prince from the nursemaid's arms. Shaozhu, watch over the princess. While giving chase, he redeemed a handgun from the sister Mo, took aim, and prepared to pull the trigger. A patrol of guards suddenly appeared before the palace maid.
And Mu Xuannian, order them all to stand down. If you dare make a move, I'll strangle him right here.
Who are you?
Who am I? Mu Xuannian. Today, I'll make sure you die knowing the full truth.
Then she reached up and tore at her face, ripping off a mask as thin as a cicada's wing. She knew they hadn't caught her, but she never imagined she'd been lurking in the palace all along, disguised as a palace maid.
Lu Xuannian, do you know how much I hate you? You stole my cousin the emperor away from me and bore him these 2 wretched spawn, forcing me into a life of constant hiding, with no escape in sight.
Where is the ghost, consort?
No one gets close!
Quick, have them withdraw!
Ye Wanqing's hand clamps onto little Mo Lingfeng's neck. You've poisoned my handkerchief time and again. I overlooked it all for the Empress Dowager's sake, letting every slight pass unpunished. When I was in labor, you bribed the midwife to take my life. Who would have thought you'd still be hiding right under the princess's nose?
Miu Xuannian couldn't finish you off back then. You're one lucky survivor, while I've been skulking in the shadows of the palace. Do you have any idea how I've endured it? Scurrying like a rat from hole to hole. And today, I finally seized my chance. I'll make you die!
Yi Wanqing draws a dagger from her sleeve and hurls it to the ground. I never thought you'd be hiding in the palace.
Miu Xuannian, I failed to finish you off back then. You got damn lucky! I've been lurking in the palace. Do you have any idea how I've endured it? Scurrying about like a rat in the shadows. And today, I finally seized my chance. I want you dead!
Yi Wanqing draws a dagger from her sleeve and tosses it to the ground.
Go on, hang yourself. Otherwise, the crown prince dies right in front of you. Oh, that is far too merciful for the likes of you. Hurry up and stab yourself twice.
So where exactly do you want me to stab?
First, slash your own face. Otherwise, I won't be holding back. Who knows if the crown prince could even take it?
Her hand was already clamped around the crown prince's neck. Seeing her throttle little Mo Lingfeng's neck, her heart nearly leaped out of her throat. Yi Wanqing, I just can't bring myself to do it. Why don't you strike me? This way, you can vent your anger a little. As long as you release the crown prince, this consort is yours to do with as you please. How about it?
Drop that black thing in your hand and come over slowly.
Mu Xuannian tossed the pistol to the ground, lightly lifting his feet and slowly approaching. Ye Wanqing hit the hole.
Reporting to your majesty. General Su Yikan. Oh no, no. He is barged in with his soldiers.
The room fell deathly silent in an instant, stunned by the eunuch's frantic cry.
What did you just say? Reporting to your majesty, General Su Yiken has stormed the palace with his troops. Now, they're almost here.
Your Majesty, long time no see.
Xiu Yichen, do you have any idea what you're doing? Leading troops into the palace without a summons is tantamount to treason.
Of course I know. Mo Yunxuan, you, as emperor, stole away my consort. Then used the court to settle your personal grudge. All over some petty matter, stripping me of my generalship. You disregard the sweat and blood merits I earned for you in days gone by. You, as emperor, act with utter tyranny. A wretch like you, bereft of benevolence and righteousness, is wholly unworthy to rule this realm. Today, on behalf of all those you tyrannized in the past, I demand justice.
Justice?
Xiu Yiken stands clad in full armor, his bearing one of unyielding righteousness.
If you abdicate today and yield the throne to the worthy, I might yet spare you a shred of influence.
So Yidi, Chen, you dare demand my abdication so brazenly?
Yield to the worthy. And pray tell, who is this paragon of virtue?
To yield, of course, to His Highness Prince Xuan and his steadfast generals. The court proclaims Prince Xuan's ascension to the throne.
Xiu Yiken drops to one knee before Prince Xuan, as those behind him kneel in unison.
Imperial brother, this prince never sought to let matters spiral thus. But your deeds have utterly lost the hearts of the people. Had you merely overlooked this prince's eldest son, it might have been endured. But who could foresee that concubine Yan would bear you a crown prince, sealing your fate as your own death knell?
Prince Xuan, I have ever treated you with generosity, never dreaming you would conspire in shadows, forging factions for selfish ends, scheming to usurp the throne.
Imperial brother, this is no time for such talk. This king is no rebel. It is you who have chilled the hearts of all the ministers. So, this king has no choice but to reluctantly take the throne as emperor.
Shen King, who would have thought you'd harbor such treacherous intent and stage a rebellion? And trot out such a pompous excuse to justify it? And you lot conspiring in the shadows with the Shen King no less? Have you even considered that your children and grandchildren will bear the stain of treason for generations?
General Li, this king urges you, do not cling to your delusions. That Mo Yunxuan slew Minister Wu over a mere woman and massacred the entire household of the censor-in-chief. How could such a man ever be a sage ruler?
What utter nonsense! That Minister Wu was one of your cronies. So that is why you schemed so hard to force the emperor into adopting an heir. Your own legitimate eldest son, the censor-in-chief and his daughter, both venomously scheming, plotting to assassinate noble consort Nian. Don't they deserve death?
All who stand with this king, step forward and take your place behind me. Once this king ascends the throne, you shall all earn the founding merit of following the dragon. But if you persist in delusion, like Liu Da here, must I throw my life away alongside this faint monarch? Then don't blame me for turning heartless on you.
The ministers froze at King Xuan's words, exchanging stunned glances with one another. And after a tense moment of reflection, two of them stepped forward, taking their stand behind King Xuan.
Mo Yunxuan, who could have imagined you'd sink to such depths, betrayed and abandoned by all? Guards! Seize them all for me!
The soldiers charged in, flooding the banquet hall and encircling the ministers.
King Xuan, how dare you commit such grievous treason? Aren't you afraid you won't sway the masses?
I am the one the people yearn for. So, I hereby appoint you as founding general at once. Go and strike down this faint monarch for me.
Hold up! You pack of treacherous villains! How dare you act with such brazen insolence? Aren't you afraid the whole world will mock you?
At that moment, Su Yichen clutched his blade, a sinister, chilling smirk twisting his features, as he strode toward Mo Yunxuan upon the dragon throne.
Mo Yunxuan, today, this general harbors the grudge of my wife seized away.
A faint smile tugged at the corners of Mo Yunshuan's lips, as if she were merely spectating the drama unfold.
Protect the emperor!
Where are the guards? Seize them all for us.
You! Mo Yunshuan!
At Mo Yunshuan's command, countless imperial guards suddenly surged forth from the shadows, aided by none other than Wen Zhang, son of the prime minister.
You!
Prince Xuan's face drained of color in shock, never imagining Mo Yunshuan had prepared for this all along.
General So, strike down the tyrant! Now, for the Northern King, slaughter them all!
Leave none alive.
In that instant, warriors from both sides clashed in fierce melee. Liu Da wrenched a sword from a soldier's grip and charged forward to shield Emperor Mo Yunshuan. I had long foreseen they'd launch this coup during the prince and princess's 100-day banquet.
Your Majesty, Jiwan has seized her, but she holds the crown prince hostage. Right now, she is forcing consort Nian to slash her own face, or else she'll strangle the crown prince.
What? 6 generals. Wei Chuli, I'll leave it to you here. Don't let a single one escape.
We are your humble servants. Understood.
Don't you move!
No cry!
You little fiend!
Yi Wen.
The shout startled Yi Wenqing all over. She trembled. He whipped around to look. New, Sui Nian, dagger in hand, she swept her dagger horizontally, straight across toward the wrist where Yi Wenqing gripped the child. Mo Lingfeng plummeted straight down to the ground. Mo Yunshuan, witnessing this, tapped his toes lightly and leaped into the air. But the distance made catching the child impossible. Mu Xuanyan tried to snatch the swaddling with her hand, but it was too late. She raised one foot just in time to catch the child before it hit the ground, and securely caught Mo Lingfeng. Mu Xuanyan saw her lunging with claws bared, pouncing forward, and launched a flying kick right at her. Mu Xuanyan already possessed the martial arts skills from her past life, further amplified by the power pill. This single kick struck Yi Wenqing squarely in the chest. Her entire body was sent flying with a kick, straight out, and Mo Yunshuan was charging over, spotting Yi Wenqing hurtling toward her, crashing right at her. She lashed out with a swift kick. Yi Wenqing slammed straight into the palace wall, spewing a gush of blood.
Your Majesty, is Lingfeng all right? Did it get hurt?
We're all safe.
Fearing he might snatch it amid the chaos.
Your Majesty, this humble subject reports to Your Majesty. We have captured King Xuan, Su Yichen, and all the other rebels.
Your Majesty, please decide their fate, General Liu. You may rise. You, come here.
Mo Yunshuan leaned in and whispered something to her. Liu Da bowed deeply and hurried away.
Your Majesty, please show mercy, Your Majesty. This humble subject has an 80-year-old mother and a 3-year-old child at home. I had no choice but to yield to King Xuan. I beg Your Majesty for forgiveness.
Your Majesty, we lowly ones were merely following King Xuan's orders. Please, Your Majesty, spare our lives. My royal brother, your humble brother, acted in a moment of folly. Imperial brother, it was I, your foolish brother, who lost my way in a moment of folly. Please, Imperial brother, for the sake of our late father's memory, spare your foolish brother this once. I was deceived and led astray by Su Yichen's manipulations. He claimed you had stolen his wife and branded you a tyrant, hoping I would champion his cause.
All these years, because on his deathbed, our father entrusted me to show you mercy. And I have honored that wish, but I overlooked one truth. The greed in human hearts knows no bounds. Seize King Xuan. Execute him at once. Exile every soul in King Xuan's household. To Ningguta, they shall never set foot in the imperial city again.
No, Imperial brother! Imperial brother, have mercy!
As Su Yichen's face drained of all color, he knew this time his ruin was absolute, and the Xu household would be no more.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! I, Su Yikan, alone bear the blame for my deeds! Your Majesty, do not implicate my mother and sister! Or my wife!
Xu Yikan, do you truly believe you still have the leverage to haggle with me? Does He Jin have any right to haggle? Guards, escort Su Yikan to the Dali Temple. Imprison the Xiaoyu household and confiscate their property.
implicate their 9 clans, all to be exiled to Niguta and conscripted for hard labor.
May the calamity spare my wife, children, and aged mother! I beg your majesty for mercy! Your majesty, if your majesty would but consider, for the sake of my past unwavering loyalty, spare us, I implore you!
Those turncoat ministers who switched sides at the last moment, upon seeing King Xuan and Su Yiken both beheaded, were utterly terrified.
You colluded with King Xuan and Su Yiken in a plot to commit treason. The ringleaders shall be beheaded and their heads displayed publicly. There are 9 clans implicated, all to be exiled and their properties confiscated.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! No, please!
Wenjia, attend to my command. The remaining matters I entrust to you.
Yes, your servants obey.
He has purged all the corrupt tumors from the court, leaving the crown prince a vast and prosperous realm. Yunxuan, how is it going? Has everything been settled?
Everything's taken care of. Nianing, needn't worry.
Mo Yunxuan personally ladled a bowl of soup and handed it to Mo Xuanyan, and ladled one for himself as well.
Put it down! Quickly! Put it down! Host, that soup is laced with deadly poison! Stop Mo Yunxuan at once!
In an instant, he flung his chopsticks aside, striking the bowl Mo Yunxuan was about to raise.
Nianya, what is wrong?
Is that soup poisoned?
Guards, seize the cook from the small kitchen, along with the palace maids and eunuchs from the ship's galley. Summon the Imperial Hospital.
Judge Guo arrived shortly thereafter. Eunuch Liu brought over 24 suspects.
Will you confess of your own accord, or shall I send you to the Tribunal of Strict Justice?
Your Majesty, we slaves are utterly unaware of any wrongdoing.
Who orchestrated this soup's preparation today?
Your Majesty, this servant prepared it. But this servant did not tamper with it. Please investigate thoroughly. Your Majesty.
Once this soup was prepared, through whose hands did it pass?
This servant prepared the soup and handed it straight to Xiaokui aboard the ship, and knows nothing beyond that.
Your Majesty, this maidservant is only responsible for serving the meal. This maidservant has never touched this soup.
Your Majesty, Imperial Physician Guo Yasho has arrived.
This humble subject pays respects to your Majesty and to noble consort Nian.
Please examine this bowl of soup for any anomalies.
He places it under his nose and gently sniffs. Then he takes a silver needle from his medicine box and tests it. When he removes the silver needle has turned black. Xiaokui, from the moment you handled this soup until you delivered it, did you encounter anyone along the way? Or any incidents?
This maidservant remembers now. Just as this maidservant was carrying the soup out of the kitchen, a young eunuch bumped into this maidservant. Some soup spilled. So this maidservant asked the young eunuch to fetch a cloth to wipe up the soup.
That young eunuch, do you remember who he was?
This maidservant didn't pay attention to him, but he scalded his arm with the hot spilled soup.
All of you, roll up your sleeves.
All the eunuchs kneeling below, roll up your sleeves, so that Eunuch Liu may inspect them. After looking around, Eunuch Liu looks at Mo Yunxuan and shakes his head.
Nini, come with us. Xiaokui 以外, you too. Guards, fetch every eunuch in the palace and bring them here at once.
What has happened, Your Majesty?
The intensity in her gaze sent a chill straight to the Empress's heart.
All of you roll up your sleeves and show His Majesty.
The eunuchs rolled up their sleeves, one after another. As Duke Liu inspected them all around, he shook his head toward Consort Mo again. Your Majesty, now bring all the palace maids here for inspection. The concubines so terrified, they held their breath, eyes wide but silent, all fixed on Consort Mo and Lady Milch.
All of you, roll up your sleeves for this one. Roll your sleeve up a bit higher.
Duke Liu immediately spotted a cluster of scald blisters just above his arm.
You, step forward. How did you get those blisters on your arm?
This servant was helping out in the small kitchen and accidentally scalded little Koi.
Just look at her build. Does she look like the little eunuch who bumped into you?
It was him. He collided with this servant while I was carrying the soup. No doubt about it. It is him.
You're talking nonsense. When did I ever bump into you? I don't even know you.
Your Majesty, noble consortium, this servant would not be mistaken. When her arm was scalded, she rolled up her sleeve a bit.
revealing a birthmark on her wrist. This servant saw it clearly.
Empress. Oh, Empress. Are you truly such a fool?
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
This concubine knows nothing at all. This palace maid merely assists in the kitchen. And this concubine never even noticed her. What have you been scheming in secret? Hurry and explain yourself to His Majesty. This palace knows nothing of it.
Empress, do you think your plot was flawless? Without your permission, how could you and Qing have lurked in the palace for over 3 months? And now, you've dared to poison us and noble consort Yan with deadly toxin. Such audacity!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Do you believe this concubine?
Silence! At this dire juncture, you still refuse to repent. Empress, for attempting regicide by poisoning and plotting against us and noble consort Yan, you shall be granted an ignominious death. Her parents, for failing to properly rear their daughter, shall be exiled 1,000 lie away, implicating the 9 clans.
This calamity is all because of you! You lavish your exclusive favor on this wretched slut from the river, forcing every woman in the harem to endure the agony of living widowhood for your sake. She was destined to die anyway. I, as your consort, harbor this grudge, yet I failed to poison her to death.
Guards, drag her away, and the palace maid who administered the poison, execute her alongside the Empress with poisoned wine.
Your Majesty! It was all my doing! I beg you, spare my maternal family from this calamity!
Your Majesty!
The concubines trembled in terror, one after another, not one daring to utter a single word. The grim fate of noble consort, Wen Empress, Yi Wenqing, has made them all realize just how deeply cherished Mo Xuanian is in His Majesty's heart.
From this day forward, noble consort Nian is hereby elevated to Empress, and shall govern the harem. If any among you wish to leave the palace, I shall bestow upon you the title of County Princess, or Duchess, with stipends from the imperial court. And for those who choose to remain, you may retire to the imperial villa to live out your days in quiet repose.
Your Majesty, this concubine wishes to leave the palace. My lady, I'll go pack your belongings at once.
Mo Xuanian never imagined the poison had come from the Empress herself, and even less did she expect that Mo Yunxuan would proclaim her Empress without delay, while disbanding the entire harem.
Nian, tomorrow, you'll move to Fengyi Palace.
Yunxuan, I want to stay here. This is where our fates first intertwined.
Since you like living here, then just keep living here. Nian, I'm so tired. Will you lie with me for a while?
Okay.
Nian, I have good news for you. General Liu has captured Luo Lingxi, and they've been locked up together in the Dali Temple.
Really?
Nian, you had me go capture Luo Lingxi, and this time, I'm handing them over to you to handle.
Yushe, I went to great length to have you capture Luo Lingxi, not out of personal vengeance, but simply because Luo Lingxi is a spy dispatched by the enemy nation. I never would have imagined that the woman Su Yichen brought back could be...
Your Majesty, the spy.
Luo Lingxi awaits your judgment.
Bring her in.
Your Majesty, this humble wife knows nothing of it. The sorcery was Su Yichen's own doing. I was utterly unaware. Please, Your Majesty, spare my life.
Brother-in-law, do you remember what you once said to this general? That you had no lingering attachments in this world?
Su Yichen, on the battlefield, when you were gravely wounded, it was I who saved you. I am your lifesaver. Surely you're not going to drag me down with you to your death.
Luo Lingxi, the so-called lifesaver. Your petty schemes might fool Su Yuchen, but I've uncovered your true identity. You were simply a spy planted deliberately at Su Yuken's side, and this saving grace was all part of the ploy, wasn't it?
What? I'm Lingxi. You're the spy!
But I never uncovered any secrets. Please, Your Majesty, spare me.
To serve as a clue for Yanqian, I deliberately drew near to her, providing it to Mu Xuanian and Li Mu.
Xuanian entered SIU residence and waited on her for a full year, personally tending to her ailing mother and managing every detail of the household. Mu Xuanian was her true benefactor. It is just that she was blind to real virtue.
Your Majesty has granted this commoner an audience with Imperial Consort Nian. This humble commoner has words for her alone.
My harem holds only an empress. No imperial consort, Nian. My beloved Nyai has bore me twins, and now she reigns as empress. Do you truly believe me so heartless and ungrateful as you?
The next day, Mo Yunshuan held a grand investiture ceremony for Mu Xuanian, together with Mo Yunshuan receiving the kowtows of the assembled officials. 3 years later, in the imperial garden.
Little rascal, you've really gone mute.
小二女儿, slow down a bit. Keep your voice down. Brother's waiting for you up ahead. Don't let them spot us.
What are we going to do about An Xiaozhu? We still haven't found the crown prince and little princess.
Xiaozhu is now the chief maid in charge at Mu Xuanian's side. So regardless of age or rank, everyone respectfully addresses the imperial physician.
Auntie, you all keep searching for them. I'll go report to the emperor. The empress is with child now, and shouldn't overexert herself.
Xiaozhu, what is the matter?
Your ladyship, it is the crown prince and the little princess who've run off to play somewhere again. Who knows where?
These two little rascals. I'll go take a look. Mu Xuanian rose to her feet. Mo Yunshuan hurried over to steady her for this pregnancy. She is taking the multi-fetal elixir, and it is already nearly 8 months along.
Why don't I go instead? Xiaozhu, stay here and keep the empress company.
Yunshuan, I want to come too. We can take a nice stroll.
Fine.
Just be careful out there.
Over these past few years, Mo Yunshuan doted on her endlessly. Whatever she asks for, he can hardly ever say no.
Yunshuan, I think I know where they might be. Follow me. Everyone.
Little one, pull a bit harder. This cave opening's way too narrow. I've gotten myself stuck. Have you been sneaking extra snacks or something?
Watching the two of them like this, Wu Xuanian couldn't help but chuckle helplessly.
What is wrong?
Mo Lingfeng tried to back out of the rain cave to check on her sister,
but she was truly wedged in tight. All she could do was wiggle her little bottom.
Mo Yunshuan handed little Mo Yuyao over to Xiaozhu, then crouched down and gave Mo Lingfeng's little bottom a gentle pat.
Mother Empress, this humble son was wrong. Please, Father Emperor, pull me out. I swear I'll never sneak through this hole again.
Hey, Yunshuan, slow down a bit.
Rest assured, Your Majesty.
It is all my fault. I promise I won't even dream of sneaking out again. Please don't be angry with me, Mother.
Mo Lingfeng may be a handful, but he's got a dutiful heart. Seeing Mu Xuanian's swollen belly, he felt a pang of guilt and confessed right away.
You little rascal.
Once mother gives birth to your new siblings, after their full moon celebration, father and I will take you all out for a grand outing. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. And we'll bring Imperial Grandmother along too. The whole family out for some fun.
You're about to become big brother and sister, so no more ideas about slipping out on your own. If human traffickers ever snatched you away, can you imagine how heartbroken your mother would be?
All right, let's head back. Mu Xuanian 抽完出 leave after speaking. Mo Yunshuan hurried over to support her. Suddenly, Mu Xuanian felt a warm gush from below.
You, what is wrong?
Earlier, when Imperial Physician Guo took Mu Xuanian's pulse, Mo Yunshuan had overheard it, and now his heart was pounding with anxiety.
Congratulations, Queen Mother. Congratulations, Your Majesty. The Empress has safely delivered quadruplets.
小林子, quickly summon Imperial Physician Guo.
Yunshuan, don't worry, it is time. I'm in labor. In one powerful motion, Mo Yunshuan scooped up Mu Xuanian, hurrying toward Mo Yuan Palace.
Ha! Zhuozhuo, quick! Redeem the painless childbirth pill for me.
Host, the painless childbirth pill has been successfully redeemed. Please check it, host.
She swallowed it immediately. At that moment, the midwife and Imperial Physician Guo arrived as well.
Yunshuan, step out first and wait outside.
This time, the Imperial Physician said, Mu Xuanian is carrying triplets, while the Queen Mother's heart swelled with excitement. Just like Mo Yunshuan's, it was overshadowed by even greater worry.
Mother Queen, why hasn't there been any news today?
Flower, don't fret. It should be any moment now.
The Queen Mother wasn't sure if she was reassuring herself or Mo Yunshuan, but after waiting a little longer, a baby's cry suddenly echoed from inside.
It is born! It is born!
The midwife's excited voices echoed from within, but no baby was brought out. Moments later, another cry rang out. Then, one of the midwives opened the door, carrying 2 swaddled infants in her arms. Emperor Mo Yunshuan and the Empress Dowager hurried forward to meet her, each taking one precious child into their arms. After waiting another half hour or so, yet another cry came from inside. The Empress Dowager and Emperor Mo Yunshuan both sighed in relief. The midwives finished the delivery and began cleaning up the afterbirth beneath Empress Mu Xunian.
Soon, Empress Mu Xunian thought she delivered the last one from her womb.
But then her belly tightened once more.
Hurry!
The midwives exchanged a glance, their faces beaming with joy.
Congratulations, Empress Dowager! Congratulations, Your Majesty! Her Majesty the Empress has safely given birth to quadruplets. 3 little princes. And 1 little princess.
How is the Empress?
Your Majesty, Her Majesty the Empress has just delivered the afterbirth, exhausted, and has fallen asleep.
Seeing Mu Xuanian, her face was somewhat pale. She had already drifted off to sleep on the bed long ago. Mo Yunshuan gently stroked her hair, her eyes brimming with tender affection. She is always been so selfless. Who would have thought Nian Nian would bear him 6 children, her heart overflowing with gratitude. When Mu Xuanian opened her eyes, the surroundings were shrouded in darkness.
Congratulations, host! You've successfully given birth to 4 children, rewarding you 4,000 points. For earning the Emperor's devoted love, an extra 1,000 points. Bonus! Current points balance, 5,820. You're amazing, host! Dudu's ready for an upgrade.
Dua, how long will your upgrade take?
Host, it is Dudu here. The upgrade only takes half an hour. Just redeem one for me first.
And you can upgrade after your postpartum recovery.
Got it. Host, congratulations. Host, you've successfully redeemed 1 postpartum recovery pill.
Xiaozhu?
Yeah, you're awake.
Yinxue, how are the children?
The wet nurses are looking after them. Does it still hurt? Nian Nian.
It is much better now. I'm in good health, so no need to worry. It is just that Nian suffered on my behalf. Yinxue, those are my children too. Mu Xuanian redeemed 4 more nourishing pills and fed them to the 4 children. 5 more years passed. Mu Xuanian took the Dragon Phoenix pill once more. The next year, she safely gave birth to Dragon Phoenix twins until Mo Yunshuan turned 75. His body finally gave out. The 2 of them lay on the rocking chair in Mengyuan Palace, basking in the sun.
Your mom.
By now, Mo Yunshuan's hair had turned gray, his face etched with deep wrinkles. He was no longer the spirited young emperor of old. Yet, to Mu Xuanian, he remained just as he was in his youth, her endless source of security and reliance.
Nian, meeting you in this lifetime, having you by my side, has been my greatest fortune. I hope in our next life, we'll be husband and wife again. I'm taking my leave first. I won't be able to stay with you any longer.
She too couldn't bear to part from the man who had cherished her all her life.
Yinxue, you go on ahead. I'll follow right after.
Watching as a gentle smile curved Mo Yunshuan's lips, he closed his eyes.
In this life, I've met a man who loved me so deeply and been blessed with so many children and grandchildren. It was all worth it.